Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Okay, so here we are, after finishing up in the last session, which was a stream. It's difficult to summarise because a lot happened. It was very busy, it was very much, I really enjoyed myself, but the biggest issue in the stream, of course, was the loss of two former compadres. We lost Mordin, we lost Thane. Did we lose anybody else? They were the big two, of course, so we shall go pay our respects very shortly, because I'm sure Thane's name will probably be added to the Wall of the Fallen. But today's session, the plan is relatively simple. We're going to go back through the ship and speak to as many people as we can, see if there's any updates. We have a new addition to the ship, a new old addition. Kaiden, of course, has joined us once again. Dr. Chakwas wants to speak with us, apparently, as well. Maybe she wants to drink some ice brandy and play some games, who knows. So yeah, there's a few little updates on the ship, and then if we get time after that, which we probably will, it won't take us all session to chat with people, I'm sure, we'll head to the Citadel, because there's one quest to do on there that involves Don Karlak. So we'll pop to the Citadel as well again.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And Kaiden's back. He even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
Forget about him. He's just an ornament. It's fine. No, it'd be nice.
Go easy on Kaiden. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed.
Yeah, apart from that.
That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Oh, stop stirring the trouble, Joker, you little stirrer.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
I did say something similar.
That was a joke.
No, I was being serious when I said
was
it.
Contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Of course.
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Whilst he sat there. Right, well... The purpose is whatever the purpose is, whatever you make of the purpose. I'm not a philosopher. I shoot things with guns. What the hell is she trying to do to me here?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
Exactly.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a simplistic view that about, you know, we're just here to reproduce. I mean, take me for example, I don't want to reproduce. So what's my purpose in life? I don't... Oh, this is getting to the core of the issues, is this game, isn't it?
Reproduction isn't all there is.
Exactly.
We find meaning in the work we do.
Yeah.
The deeds we accomplish.
Oh, yes.
Love.
Okay.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest.
Yeah.
It appears many humans did in fact do so.
Well, quick.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Excellent.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Jesus, we are shaping Edie with our pearls of wisdom. Oh-ho! We have got the defense matrix, which indicates we have got a good relationship with her, which is good. I'm now stuck. And I'm now free. Okay, so I finished my hot drink today, which is my herbal spiced chamomile, vanilla and chicory root. Actually quite nice. Second time I've had it, and it's growing on me. Naughty though, I don't have my juice topped up, but I'm only going to be sat here for an hour because it's not a stream. So, and I also have my counter going on my phone for how long I've been sat today. And just in case you're wondering, I've been sat so far for a grand total, so I know you're very concerned for my health, 2 hours and 7 minutes, and I've been up for about 4 hours, so 50-50, not too bad. Not too bad. Right, okay, so let's continue on and speak with some more folks. I need a shave, I need to trim my beard. You know, past few days I've been a bit preoccupied to maintain my physical appearance, but I did notice in my
Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on Vidcom.
Everybody wants to speak to us today. Yeah, I was a bit when I looked at my video update that I did on, was it Saturday, Sunday? I can't remember which day it was now. I thought, oh my god, a few grey hairs poking through. Got a better shave, trim them out, trim them off. Thanks, trainer. How you doing?
Commander.
Okay, she don't want to speak. She's just.
Shepard.
She don't want to gloat any further about her victory at chess. That's all it is. She's sparing us the embarrassment. We respect that. Yeah. Oh, good grief! The longer this beard gets, obviously, the more prominent the grey hairs are. Oh, don't want them showing. Bloody hell! I look like I'm torn between. It's a look of sophistication. I think getting a bit of grey in your beard and a few greys in your hair. I think it's a sign of wisdom and sophistication. You know, that kind of stuff. And then that feeling soon passes, and I think to myself, no, just shave them off. And if it gets any worse, there's always just for men, you know. I'm not vain at all, but it's I don't know. It's a stigma. Grey hair is a stigma. You know, baldness is a stigma. And yeah. Anyway, Anderson.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Yeah. It's good that we come in inspiration.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Good fish in a barrel. Very, 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 very big fish.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Hopefully there'll be more good news to come. Okay. Yeah, that Kai Lang fella. I mean, we don't profess to be anywhere near as good as Thane in hand-to-hand combat, but, you know,
Commander.
I'm sure we'll hold our own if we ever get into a duel with him. You know, we've got a pretty decent backhand as we've seen. Only takes one. Right, okay, let's move. CIC. A couple of people to talk to here. No, crew deck. Sorry, apologies. Getting my decks confused. Thane's Krios has been added to the list. Damn. Hey, Garrus.
Shepard, hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Of course we could. What else are we gonna do? There's a bigger picture here.
If they hadn't backed down, yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
Exactly.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Kaidan didn't have to join Ash. Losing one was enough.
Speaking of Kaidan, because we will insist on pronouncing his name incorrectly, because we are Commander Shepard and whatever we say goes, we shall check in with him. Right now. In fact. Shut this door. We don't want anybody earwigging on this conversation. There we go. Oh, you've picked the side of the ship that doesn't have the bar in it. Is that intentional? I know people call you dull, but I mean, come on.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Sure. Thinking of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed.
Tell me what happened. You said they got out of Vancouver.
He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. That's all we know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
Be strong, let it go. Let it go. Your dad's missing in action, could be dead. Yeah, just forget about it. Come on. Even the most heartless. Oh, good grief.
I feel for you, Kaidan. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. In empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind.
So use it. That's how I cope. I think about how Earth looked. And how it's gonna look when we get back. Guns blazing, the whole galaxy behind us.
Yeah. And my students.
I don't know.
Wherever they are. I know they're kicking ass.
Shit.
On Earth or somewhere. You know, when this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll take her. Thanks for coming by.
Good to have you along, Major.
I thought that was a Paragon interrupt, not a Renegade interrupt. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't want to do that. But we seem to have gone up in his estimations a little bit. We got Reeve, at least.
Hey, I bumped into Edie in the hall. Scared the shit out of me. You could have warned me. She looks good, though.
Excuse me. She's Joker's, hands off, pal. Alright. I thought it was a Paragon interrupt. I didn't want to do the Renegade option for that particular... Never mind, man. I'm sure it'd be fine. It'd be fine. And who cares? Who cares if it's a Renegade interrupt? We're Commander Shepard, we do what we want, right? Why would we want not to do that? I don't know. Shepard's confused. Right, let's move. 1 minute she's all empathy, softly. Next minute she catches herself and thinks, use it, power, strength. Oh, I found myself getting a bit too softly there, Shepard thought to herself.
Per your order,
Snap out of it.
I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Yes, postpone them. Volus intelligence. Power damage bonus. Health. Power damage. Health. Power damage. A 5% health bonus. I always like power damage. I like glass cannons, you know. Being a wizard in games, you're always the glass cannon. You never have a lot of health. You're always so risk of being dead, but you excel because you have such great power in your spells. So that's what we shall continue to do here. Yes. Audio recording from Council Gajia Senate's office. Secretary Williams. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. Councillor Gajir. What about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Did they? Yes, sir. Here. This is a passkey, sir, and an inventory. Phillips, I'm authorising you on behalf of the City Senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury, in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles. Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming by.
Okay, pleasure.
Please, enjoy your day.
Thank you, Glyph. I'll enjoy it as much as I can, considering I've lost 2 comrades. You know. And this is...
May I speak with you, Commander?
This is where we last saw Morden whilst he was on the ship. The place feels a bit more empty now.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment.
Really?
In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
Yes?
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Why me? Why me? Because I'm Commander Shepard, that's why. Right away, Doctor.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Tactus.
With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Oh. I mean, it's pretty effective already, but even more effective? Citadel medical supplies. Well, we're going to the Citadel to finish the session off, so we shall bear it in mind. We'll leave Gareth to continue in his quiet contemplation, and we shall move to engineering, where we will speak with Javik and then the engineers. I don't think we'll get a conversation with him this time.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy.
No.
In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve.
What?
Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
I'm just going to open the blinds a little bit. Oh, because it gets me out of my chair, and plus give us a bit more light. There you go, it's a bit better. Okay, thanks for your insight, Javik. Nice to know that you continue to be a heartless swine. Pull their limbs off and ask them to eat their own flesh. Good grief, I may just put a bullet in the head of it. Oh well. Obviously, that's obviously too quick a death. Chaps?
Shepard.
Chaps?
My board is green.
Chaps?
Commander.
Everything fine? Good. After telling them off last time for their conversation, they're now very silent. That's what we like to see. Let's talk, more action, more work. Come on, I'm a slave driver. Right, let's get down here and speak with Cortez. And what did that engineer call my dog? I can't remember. Anyway, that wasn't the dog's name. The dog hasn't got a name actually. It's the nameless one.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yeah. Wasn't it? I never played it, but wasn't there like, what's the game called? It's a D&D Forgotten Realms based RPG. It was supposed to be really, really good. I'm sure the main character was called the Nameless One in that. What was the name of that RPG? It'll come to me before the end of the session, hopefully. Right, let's just check if there's any more... any fish in here? Any fish in here? Any fish? Any fish? Any fish? Bell and jellyfish! We got more fish! Of course we do! Of course we do. Spectre requisitions? Nah. Armory? Nah. Nah. We only buy fish. Or model ships as well, actually. It's all about prioritization, you see. Bell and jellyfish. Right, okay, so I did say that I would upgrade a shotgun for James, because he's the one that uses a shotgun mostly. So this is the M3 Predator pistol, right? Is that the one that we're using? This is not the heavy duty one, right? Is it the heavy duty one? Kind of forgotten now exactly what we've... Wait, that's a shotgun, right? That's upgraded to level 4. Up to level 3. No, our current pistol will not be on this list because it's maxed out. This is the old Predator. Right, okay. I get it, 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 I get it. I don't know which shotgun is best. If there is a particular shotgun that is really good, then perhaps we shall upgrade that one, but let's not get ahead of ourselves first. First of all, we will upgrade Garrus's sniper rifle to its max. So, bing, 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 bing. We've already maxed out the particle rifle, we quite like that. So let's just quickly check on shotguns. Alright, sniper rifles, assault rifles, shotguns, let's see. So we've got 5. The Claymore, the Eviscerator, the Graal Spike Thrower. I think somebody said this was rubbish. Did somebody say this was rubbish? I think they did. The M23 Katana, or the M27 Scimitar. I'm a man of simple pleasures. James is a man of simple pleasures, sorry. Apologies. Let's get this right. James is a man of simple pleasures. He just wants to do the most damage possible. Therefore, this does the most damage. Therefore, this shall be the shotgun of choice for now. Yes. The Claymore. We'll finish off with the Claymore. Right, okay. Claymore. Wherefore art thou? We continue to upgrade you so that James has something to play with when he's allowed out of his cage. So we've got a shotgun upgraded, we've got the particle rifle upgraded for the assault rifle, we have the sniper rifle for Garrus, we have the pistol for everybody else. We don't do auto pistols.
Hey.
Hey! Hey! How's it going? Hey! Right, that's everybody sorted. So, yep, everybody sorted, which means we now go to the Citadel to finish off. And if we still have any time, after doing that, we'll do a couple of the side missions if we can. I'm trying to think, was there something else I needed to do on here? I don't think there was. Let's just enjoy the Galaxy Map music. Short-lived because we're already on the Citadel. Personal apartment. That's going to trigger a DLC. That's going to trigger a DLC. Apparently, I have to do this DLC after doing one more thing. That one more thing I have forgotten. So if you're watching this and you know what I need to do to be able to get this done effectively, just put it in the comments because I forgot. Somebody mentioned it on the stream and I completely forgot. So just put it on the comments so I won't forget it in future, please. What other thing do I have to do before doing this? Can't remember. But anyway, we shall go to the docks.
You're clear to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Refugee camp.
I need to get to the refugee camp. Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
It's okay, we're sorting it out. We're sorting it out. We're sorting it out. Hang on. Hang on. Hang right on. Right. Tactus. Tactus. That's who we need to speak to. Oh, James is also in the cargo hold. What's he doing now? Is he still playing poker? Or something different? So where's Tactus? Okay. James should be in here, according to the map, but I don't think he's. I think he'll be playing poker again. Oh, hang on.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
Good choice.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
The good advice. Oh, see, a bit more, yeah, respectful comments this time. Oh, very good, very good. Well, welcome to the program, James. He's learning.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
Is that so?
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I was just... I didn't mean to... You know, I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later.
Oh, speechless there, James. That's the first. Bloody hell. Shepard playing him there. Ooh, Shepard, you dog. She's a card, isn't she? Right, Tactus.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Or the refugees consider you their leader?
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Right. Okay. When it comes to our negotiation techniques, we usually go in hard negotiation. They're both going to get the job done, but yeah, hard negotiation is the way. Just look at the Batarian situation not so long ago. Got the job done, and so will this. You fool!
My mission is our only hope to turn back the Reapers. I need every edge I can get, and that includes your equipment. And the supplies I have to offer are just what your people need. Think this through, Tactus.
Okay, I see your point.
Exactly.
I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Yes, at a time like this, it's not about what you can get for your profits, is it? No. Mutually beneficial, end of story. Now, sort it out. Right. Negotiating 101 with Commander Shepard. Don't try it in real life, folks. I mean, it could work with some weaker-willed people, but ordinarily, you won't be very well liked. Right, docks, holding area. Let's go to the start here and just do this in order. So the Normandy docking bay, there's nobody there. Citadel embassies, nobody in there. Where was Din Korlak? I think he was in the Commons. We could check in with... We'll do this last. We'll check in with Bailey and we'll check in with the Spectre office. If there's nothing doing there, I'll skip it. I'll cut it out of the video. Nothing in the hospital. Edie and Joker are still in the lower bar here. I don't know if this is a carry-on from the last situation, but I will check. I will check. Presidium Commons. Kaiden is in the Apollo's Cafe. Liara is still in the marketplace. And James is there. Right, let me just check my journal here. So we've got that sorted. We did that! Maybe we're going to go back and speak to Chokwas and check that it's happened. Maybe. We'll see. Investigate the ambassador at the Presidium Embassy. So he is at the embassies. Right, okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll go to the embassies now.
One moment, please.
See what's going on. Investigate this moron.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Din Korlak. Wherefore art thou? He's not listed on my...
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Thank you.
Alliance forces struck back at Cerberus with a daring attack that disabled a Cerberus fighter base.
Any... where would he be?
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Nyota. Wanna guess why?
Oh my.
They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them.
Yeah, well, your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
Just checking with Bailey first.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
Okay. Nothing doing there. Udina's office locked. Okay, so I'm wondering if this Din Korlak situation... CSEC officer needs updated ciphers. For God's sake, all these collection quests. Din Korlak. Investigate the ambassador at the Presidium embassies. That's where we are right now. Unless it's going to be on the Spectre Terminal, the start of it, possibly. If not, I'm at a loss. Aha! An office suite near the human embassy. An office suite near the human embassy. Office embassy. Okay, I see. Yeah, the big commotion there. Now that we know that, we can speak to the guard. Okay. All right. All right. Kind of thinking, there's not much more that we're going to spend our money on, is there? Really? I don't think so. We don't buy armor. We don't, you know. So I'm wondering if we should get one last, because we've got the Spectre sniper, we've got the Spectre pistol. Should we go with a Spectre assault rifle or a Spectre shot? Maybe assault rifle rather than a Spectre shotgun. Just completely get Spectre weapons across the board for all of the crew, all of the team. Possibly. Not just yet, of course. 100 grand isn't exactly rolling in cash right now. Maybe we've got about 200. We'll reassess. Right, guard.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
I'm ready now. So let me in. Spectre business, very important. Bit of snooping now required. Entry 1.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus. It's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Oh dear.
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere now.
Oh!
You're gonna go on about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Saeed! No, Zaid. Well, he's a bounty hunter. He's just doing what he's been paid to do.
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. CSEC will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Help's coming. Very slowly. Okay.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus.
Why go
Where is he?
old employer, Zaid?
Apartments. Apartments. Go.
How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Must be that one at the end. Must be that one at the end. It's the only one with a bloody icon on it. Come on, come on, come on.
Damn, wrong door.
Oh, wrong door.
Need you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. She's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. All right, I'm listening.
Been a while, Zaid.
Huh?
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards.
This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Tough.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
Yeah.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
Right, I'm sorry about this, folks. But when it comes to negotiations, it's a bit harsh, is this, but I think he needs to be brought to his senses quickly.
All right. I tried playing nice. Nothing can get you to see reason.
Now wait just a moment.
Zaid?
Zaid?
Nah!
It'd be a goddamn pleasure.
Oh dear.
I'll leave you to it. It'll be a while before anyone shows up for him.
It's Aphis. Cerberus will attack a colony called Aphis for its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Take it. It's all yours, I promise.
Oh.
I'll speak with Citadel security about this incident.
Yeah, you do just that.
You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Oh, we do want to... I suppose the... Oh, I suppose the pertinent question is, would Commander Shepard have allowed Zaid to beat the poor Volus up, or was she just threatening that to make him poop his pants? You'll never know. Right, Apollo's Cafe. You might want to put some glass in there. Oh.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how. Or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this with people I care about.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. The war isn't the only thing keeping me up at night. I wonder about us.
Us?
I have feelings for you, Shepard.
Oh.
And I want more. I want to understand what this is between us.
Is that so?
And make it real. That's what I want. What do you want?
Well, folks, here we go. There, you see, if you're not spotted the signs already, you'd be blind. All this, she started off with the professionalism angle, but, well, what can we say? All this teasing and berating and, you know, playful nastiness, it's all been a smokescreen. She's done the same to James, by the way. So, but James, well, he didn't get in there first, did he?
I can't bear what I feel for you anymore.
It seems a bit sudden, the conversation, but anyway.
And that makes me so happy. And there are benefits to that happiness. But more on that later.
Later. We need to get back to the Normandy ASAP.
Yeah, too late. Our drinks are here, and I'm gonna take my time.
What'd you call it? A sanity check?
Sanity check.
Okay, so I got interrupted there, as you probably saw from the camera. Right at the crucial moment. But anyway, yes. There you go. Shepard couldn't hold back their feelings anymore. I think what really turned the tide was when he almost died, you know, we visited him in the hospital. Sort of brought things into perspective. From my perspective, and from my kind of personal perspective, actually, is that I've never actually ever saved Kaiden before in the first mission, in any of the playthroughs that I recall, because I always just end up killing him off. Like, oh, he's a very dull character. Bye. So it's nice to go the complete U-turn to see what happens. But anyway.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Liara. She's always contemplating life. She's a shadow broker, so lots of information to go through. Right, okay, so we'll see how that transpires, we'll see how that develops, and what else comes of the relationship. I'll be quite intrigued to see. But a steak sandwich and a few drinks in the old cafe here. That's a good start. But, right. And I suppose, given the urgency of the situation with the Reapers, there's no point of trying to dawdle and, you know, purgatory. Let things develop nice and slowly. You could be dead tomorrow, shot down by a Reaper. I suppose, to be honest. To be, you know, so get cracking, I suppose. Right. Let's pop to Purgatory. Speak with Zaid. And then our time on the Citadel for now is done.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Purgatory.
One moment, please.
Purgatory.
Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
Ward level Purgatory.
I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
Well, it won't stop a Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or death.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
The best. They don't skimp on plating either. Love it.
Sounds like
Love it. I love it. Far Cry 6 is ready to play. There must be a new patch out. I'm not playing Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 is finished downloading. Definitely a patch or some update. Joker's still trying to dance. Joker, Edie. Where are they? Oh, they're sitting down having drinks. Hi, guys.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
He sounds a bit tipsy.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
Oh, look at his little face.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Presented this body?
Really? What did you say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
Well done, Joker. Or could we speak with Joker when he came back or not? No. Okay. Do. Right, Docs. Okay, so just to clarify, I had made the decision to romance Kaiden, actually, quite early, and heard and read that you could, because I didn't want to screw it up, you see, that you could romance him in the third game, even if you brush him off in the first one. Docs. So it was always the plan, but I, of course, kept it to myself. Garrus was the obvious choice, but it was too obvious, and I'm sure many people romance Garrus, you know. We're just good buddies, good pals, close friends, almost like a brother and sister type relationship. You know, you got your best mate who's the opposite sex, or same sex, depends, you know. But you know, in terms of they're that close to you, you would never go there with them because you're just like brother and sister. I've got a friend that's like that, you see. Now, where are we? 7. Cargo bay. Zaid.
What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing.
Oh, you're talking to me? Zaid, we're talking. Oh, we've acquired him.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Okay, so obviously he's not going to be on the ship or anything, he's just the war asset acquired kind of addition, just like Kasumi. So I think that is us pretty much done on the Citadel for now, which I'm sure you'll agree is perfectly and reasonably fine, because we've got a fair bit done. I mean, I'd call entering into a romantic relationship with a crew member, despite the fact that throughout the entire series you have maintained the visage and the defensive mechanism of we would never be so unprofessional. Never so unprofessional as to get into a relationship with a subordinate. No, we would not do that. Because it's just not the thing to do. Until it suits you. It's really, this is what happens.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
This is what happens. Anyway, we shall end the session with the dulcet tones of the galaxy map. Oh, I'm sure Dr. Chakwas would like to clarify that we have received the med supplies, so I'll do that off camera. But yes, in the next session, my friends, we shall go head first into a plethora of side missions. But yes, don't forget, if you can tell me what I need to do, again, just remind me in the comments, written down so I don't forget what I need to do before I do Dr. Bryson's DLC. I will be grateful. So, yeah, until next time, folks, I'll see you soon.